A drive-through testing clinic operator has been removed from Queensland Health's website after a bungle saw potentially hundreds of swabs disappear. Live to Claire Todd Hunter in Brisbane. Claire, affected Queenslanders have been told to get retested.
That's right, Danica. COVAX Australia was brought in by Queensland Health to help out with the major demand on testing clinics we've seen over the last few weeks. It's not a certified pathology unit, but does operate these drive-through testing clinics here at the University of Queensland and also the Queensland University of Technology, and sends those swabs to Queensland Pathology and other private pathology labs. Now, it's been revealed some of those swabs were incorrectly labelled and can't actually be processed. That's after hundreds of Queenslanders have been left waiting up to 5 or 6 days for their tests to be returned. Some of them have reported now being told by Queensland Health to assume that swab was lost and to line up again for another PCR test elsewhere. Now, of course, we are seeing huge demand on testing clinics right across Queensland over the last few weeks. The numbers that are actually being processed are actually eclipsed by what we saw during Queensland's lockdown back in August, when there were only up to 17 cases a day. Back then, up to 52,000 tests were being processed in 24 hours. Now it's around 30 to 35,000, but we are still seeing those queues of up to 7 hours a day. The Queensland Chief Health Officer is confident some of that pressure will start to ease in the coming days.
We know there has been a strain on the testing in Queensland, as there has been in every state of Australia and every country of the world. There has been significant demand on the Gold Coast, and we are increasing our capacity down there in the next day or so. We are also, as the private sector, as the private testers come back from the Christmas break, we're expecting increasing capacity as well across the state.
There was another record rise in cases in Queensland yesterday, 4,249 new infections in 24 hours, taking the total number of active cases here in Queensland to more than 20,000. We have 10 people in ICU, one of them requiring ventilation. That's a vaccinated man in his 80s, and investigations are underway into a probable COVID death of a man in his 30s on the Gold Coast.
Claire Todd Hunter, thank you.